gentlemen, welcome to today's Walk of Fame presentation. The ceremony is presented by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and the Hollywood Historic Trust. And we're delighted to honor one of the world's most talented singers for her tremendous achievements in the recording industry by placing the 2,442nd star for Shania Twain. But before we invite her up to the stage, first let me tell you a lot about her. Shania was born in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. She began performing at the age of 13 on CBC Television's Tommy Hunter show. While attending Timmins High and vocational school in Timmins, she also sang for a local band called Long Shot. Well, history's sure proven that long shot really paid off. Shania is a phenomenon, with more than 57 million albums sold in the U.S. and Canada. She's the top-selling female country artist of all time. She has multiple platinum album sales in 32 countries, has the 8th biggest selling album of all time in the U.S., and 18 top 10 songs, 8 of which reached #1. Most amazing of all, Shania has shot beyond all expected music boundaries with just 4 studio albums, 3 of which have received diamond certification by the Recording Industry Association of America, the RIAA, for sales of 10 million copies in the U.S. And she's the only female artist to have 3 consecutive albums sell more than 10 million copies. Although she released an album in the early 1990s with little fanfare, most people consider 1995's The Woman in Me to be the first true Shania Twain album. And that's because, unlike her debut record, it contains songs that Shania wrote herself and delivered in her own distinctive way. The Woman in Me stunned the country music world, brilliantly bringing a catchy pop sensibility to the genre. Whose bed have your boots been under? That was the first single from the album, and it made an impression. But the brash and sassy Any Man of Mine really set the tone for Shania's impact on country music. A runaway hit, was complemented by a video that showed Shania's star power. The song became her first #1 hit. It was followed by the equally attitude-filled If You're Not In It For Love, I'm Out of Here, You Win My Love, and the more low-key No One Needs to Know. The Woman in Me went on to sell more than 12 million copies in the United States, replacing Patsy Cline's Greatest Hits as the best-selling album by a female country artist, and earning Shania a Grammy in 1996 for Best Country Album. She followed that remarkable success with Come On Over in 1997, which saw one single after the next become chart hits. Man, I Feel Like a Woman. That don't impress me much. Love Gets Me Every Time, and You're Still the One. They solidified her musical persona as a strong but playful woman who believed in and demanded respect. With sales of 20 million in the U.S., the album became the biggest seller by a woman in any genre of music. Not only did Shania reach beyond country music to touch pop fans, she crossed oceans, becoming a top-selling artist worldwide. In May of 1998, with 2 wildly successful albums and enough hit songs for a solid show, Shania set out on her first headlining tour, Come On Over. Over the course of 19 months, she performed for more than 2.5 million screaming fans, silencing critics who wondered if she could recreate her music in a live setting. The tour was one of the highest grossing tours in both 1998 and 1999, and became one of the biggest tours by a female musician in any genre. But having done what she came to do, Shania finally took a break. She left for her home in Switzerland, had a baby boy in 2001, and generally lived her life for the next few years. Her distinctive voice was missed, though, and Country Music Magazine ran an article that read like a letter to Shania, begging her to come back with more music. And at the end of 2002, she did just that. Her album Up did not disappoint. It was released in the U.S. as a 2-CD set, one offering a country version of the songs and the other a pop mix of them. The album delighted fans who snapped up nearly 3 million copies in the first 6 weeks of release. The first single, I'm Gonna Get You Good, showed that motherhood and time away had not altered Shania's approach to her music, and sales of Up were certified at 10 million copies. Shania's most recent album is Shania Twain, Greatest Hits. And with her previous powerhouse albums to draw from, the record is an exclamation point to her career so far. Shania's highly anticipated memoir, From This Moment On, was recently released and quickly climbed the New York Times bestseller list. Shania's docuseries, Why Not, with Shania Twain, premiered May 8th, exclusively on OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network, to rave reviews and record-breaking viewership for the network. Airing Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific Time, the series takes an intimate look at the amazing journey of this music superstar. Shania Twain works tirelessly for charity, including the charity she founded, Shania Kids Can, the Second Harvest Food Banks, the Swiss Red Cross, and many others. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our honoree, Shania Twain. Before we hear from her, we have a couple of guest speakers. First up this morning is the head of Creative Artists Agency's music department. He's a partner at CAA and a member of CAA's management board. Under his leadership, the agency's music department represents many of the world's most popular and talented musical artists and comedians. He oversees all of CAA's music agents, providing strategic counsel on concert tours and event bookings worldwide, as well as advising clients on their overall career development. So please welcome Rob Light.
Thank you for the introduction. It is a huge thrill to be here today to celebrate Shania's star on the Walk of Fame. I've had the honor and privilege to work for and with this remarkable woman for close to 20 years. And you've already heard about the spectacular numbers associated with the record airplay, album sales, and ticket sales. But I wanted to take a special moment to shine a light on the side of Shania you don't always get to see in the press or at events like today. From the first moment this talented and beautiful singer walked into our offices, we knew that she was unique. Unique beyond the gift of her songwriting talent and that amazing voice. What makes her so special is that she cares. Obviously, she cares about her music, she cares about her performances, and most importantly, you, all of her fans. But what we very quickly came to understand is how much she cares about the people who work with her and for her. I remember being in Nashville for the ACM Awards, for which Shania had multiple nominations. And the day before the ceremony, she left her hotel to go out for a run. And realizing that she was passing our offices, she stopped in. No entourage, no handlers, sweatsuit and all, just to say hello. And she asked to meet all the assistants and the staff who worked on her behalf, just so she could say thank you. And that's the kind of person that she is. In the nearly 20 years we have worked together, I have been witness to Shania's total dedication and 110% effort that went into creating every tour. Events that her fans would see as more than just a show, but where they would walk away truly moved and touched and feel lifted in spirit. A star on the Walk of Fame celebrates people who have shared their artistry with the world, and in doing so made it a better, happier, and richer place. That artist who can do so in a selfless, caring, and giving way, who can make everyone around them feel part of the process and share the joy of the journey and the fruits of their labor. Well, that artist is extraordinarily unique. and that artist and my friend would be Shania Twain.